Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting.
Most definitely off the back, I'm back with another exclusive video. This particular video right here is a video reaction of that man Wack100, you know what I'm saying, Adam 22, speaking on the 4Xers situation with King Peel, letting him know, man, he do not deserve a fight with 4Xers. It's too soon. He clout chasing. He just want to make himself known, you feel me? 4Xers been doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? He been the same way all along the way, even though it's been a lot of smuck on his name that a lot of people trying to, you know what I'm saying, put on it, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be clearing that up later on today about 5 o'clock p.m., you know what I'm saying, live on No Jumper. I don't know if you got to be a members only, but most definitely, you know what I'm saying, I'm clear it up, and I'm going to cover that news too, though, you feel me? But this here is my reaction, and I'm about to get straight off into the video, you dig? Make sure you like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Meanwhile, me peoples, let's jump right off into the video.
On the slide first song, King Peel is dissing all his Pomona ops. Now,
Trey 5'7" and all that.
there are dudes out there that the derogatory term for them is trucks, another derogatory term, tramps. Basically, words that are also used to disparage gangs out here.
Yeah, that
but they mean very different things here and there, I guess. So there was a lot of conversations about maybe some of the disses would be muted in the actual song. I don't know.
You can't.
A lot of stuff.
Well, if you in their area, I mean, they don't want motherfuckers disrespecting them in their area. I don't know. You know, I know what those things mean out here.
Yeah.
But like even King Peel, like I know him as a different individual.
You knew him before he mastered the internet.
I knew him when he was trying to, when he's first making his attempts. Never met him personally, but he paid me to work his stuff on my page.
Very nice guy. Very cool dude. I like King Peel a lot.
He was a total different guy.
Oh, yeah? He's coming out here in a couple of weeks. Would you like to have him on this podcast? I think that we should probably do that.
Who?
King Peel. Me, you, and King Peel.
Nah, I don't know him.
Why?
I got to sit back, see what's going on.
But he bangs the P like yourself.
Nah, well, that ain't. Here goes the thing. When he, I don't know what he bang. I can't say where he from, where he ain't from.
He is from 456 Island Pyro.
Call it 45 Bigs.
Oh.
You know, I did a lot of time. Shout out to Don Don. Did a lot of time with them dudes in prison. Some solid homies over there. They the last neighborhood of L.A. County.
They are, huh? Because I was thinking that's so far away to L.A. County.
It's L.A. County.
Okay.
So you got Pomona on that side. You got Long Beach down below, because next is Orange County. After them is San Bernardino County. And then it goes way up to like Lancaster and shit.
And they're the only non-Crip hood, or like the only Pyro hood out there.
The only moves in Pomona.
Yeah.
You got Trey 5'7". They got a lot of Hispanic, some serious Hispanic game out there, the Pomona 12th Street Sharks.
That's why they call them the Island Pyros. I was obviously on like watching some information.
But I don't know him. I don't know him. I really ain't, I don't know him. Something going on with him in 600. I don't know what that, maybe some trolling.
600 wants to fight him.
Does he?
Basically, because King Peel, we're trying to set up a boxing match with him in 4Xers.
Nah, that's too quick. That's too quick.
Why?
Clout chasing.
Why?
Because that's what he's doing.
You think it's too quick for King Peel? He hasn't earned it yet?
Yeah, all of them dudes, I'm going to keep it real. All of them dudes, when you set 4Xers down here, and 4Xers started to do his jail shit, right? When you look up, all of them started to follow the 4Xer train.
I would say there's a lot of other influences as well, but 4Xer has been a big influence.
Look, I'm just going to break the internet, though, you know what I'm saying? Give it to you guys raw, not cut. Wack100, you jawsing. For surely you know that little young bro, you feel me, you know what I'm saying? And you know, King Peel is one of your people. You know what I'm saying, man? You feel me? He mess with the who's and who's. You know what I'm saying? Be brave, you dig? You know, with that being said, though, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? He a dime move, far as I understand. The motive of everything is this. Is he really going to fight 4Xers when the time is necessary? You know what I'm saying? who gonna fight 4 extras? Or is he gonna fight 600? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna fight who? Or is Eric the plumber gonna fight? I just want to know, though, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And everybody else want to know, too. You know what I'm saying? One thing is for sure. You know what I'm saying? Wack100 be jawsing at times. You know what I'm saying? He be, you know, dragging things out, doing what he do. Ain't nobody knocking you. Do what you do. Get your content. I'm just going to break the ice, though. You see what I'm talking about?
I feel like FYBJ Main was a big thing. Crip Mac was a big thing. In terms of like showing dudes how to
We talking about
turn it up and get attention.
No. We're talking about 4 extras came out and dominated us with the jail fight stories.
Okay, yeah.
King Pill started doing the same shit after what he was talking
Aaron
about.
the plumber starts doing the same thing.
He started talking about squabbling in jail and whatever. I don't know to what extent. I just heard a few things. And the reason is, the thing about it, the difference between him and 4 extras to me is, when I met 4 extras, he was what he was. When my first introduction to King Pill was somebody totally different.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like he's playing a character?
I definitely think he's playing a character. I'm not saying that he ain't from where he's from, but I know it's some character in there because the first person he was a different character.
Mm.
And I probably wouldn't have really paid it any attention until I went back and seen that he deleted his whole page of that character. Because if that was just what it was, because he was always into his music. But he used to like...
But he said he's only been rapping for 6 months. He could be exaggerating, but...
He contacted my woman. She got the shit.
Oh.
Right? I ain't no denying nothing.
Okay.
He paid us to push it up. I didn't know he was a Damu from Paru. He know where I'm from. He never like said that, but that's cool. Maybe he was just doing his marketing and promoting. But he was a different guy with that. And maybe he was just promoting it was about his music, but he was a different guy. But I just felt like, you know, for me, going through what I've been through the last 6 months, you let these dudes in, let them in to get too close to you too fast, based on this or that. Then you look up and it bites you in the ass.
Yeah, it's kind of the basis of my entire business. So just give these dudes like opportunities, and then whatever happens, happens. And I've definitely seen the negative side of that.
Yeah, but I bet you this. You ain't seen me do that. That's not what
Look what you did with Loose Cannon.
What I do with Lucy, I knew that was what it was.
You discovered a random psychopath. You took him under your wing. You brought him on a whole shitload of podcasts. You built him up from basically nobody to somebody who was very well known.
And what did he do?
And then at a certain point, you turned your back on him / he turned his back on you.
I turned my back on him?
Well, it's kind of debatable about who exactly moves first.
He thought he was like they all think. You've been through this?
They think they're bigger than the program.
And then they figure like they don't need you, and then they could... Right, then they realized that the light only hit you because you was on the side of me.
Yeah, I still have never really had a host who really like became bigger than me or the platform itself.
See, that right there was sort of sneak diss, you're saying, towards Wack100 and those that always got Adam 22 name in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's been host or felt some type of way that has tried to utilize this platform. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, he played chess along the way as how they try to play chess. And you know what I'm saying, they didn't succeed how he succeeded. One thing is for sure is this, man. You can't beat somebody at their own game. You know what I'm saying? When somebody teach you the ropes, they gonna know how they know it unless you just, learn some shit from it and you already knew it and you just want to learn certain type of ideas of it and you ran with it, you feel me? But more of the story is this though, you feel me? It's about to be a lot of content. You know what I'm saying? My boy 4 Extras home, you know what I'm saying? It's way more other content I'm about to be dropping. I'm about to go crazy, man. I'm about to go brazy, man.
After leaving.
Yeah. No, exactly. And it's probably not gonna never happen.
Like I know Brandon Schaub is a comedian who has like a similar type of thing at a certain point where he was bringing in all these different hosts and stuff, and like one of them was Theo Vaughn. Theo Vaughn leaves, becomes one of the biggest comedians in the world.
Yeah.
That would be both a good feeling in the sense of like, look, I can actually blow somebody up, and a bad feeling because you helped to blow them up, and then they go on to become ridiculously successful.
Yeah, shout out to King Pill. I gotta watch it a little bit, see what it really is, and really what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I haven't called over there ask none of the homies.
Because part of King Pill's thing is that he knows that commitment to the bit is important.
YouTube ain't nothing like the dope game, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like the new dope game. You could give some people some tools and operation to go get it, and they can start using their own supplies, get high, and miss the whole bigger program. Or, you know what I'm saying, they can run with it and go bigger. And when they get bigger, you know what I'm saying, they can shout you out, show love, do it how they do it, and keep it going, though, you feel me? But a lot of people be getting money hungry, get greedy, because a lot of people ain't never had fame or never had nothing, man. Serious business, though, man. Yeah, I'm talking about.
So he's out in New York and he's wearing the all camo outfit with the red bandana everywhere, multiple days in a row. And then finally on the last day, he comes through and he's wearing like a Prada fit or some shit. And I'm like, oh, okay. I've hung out with you long enough that you've actually given up on wearing the same outfit every day, which I honestly think is pretty smart in terms of building an image in people's minds.
Yeah, like I will say this, from where he came from, what he was trying to do, I guess maybe it wasn't working for him. I guess he just said, shit, I could tell them stories too. And I guess he jumped in that lane and, hey, it's working for him. You know, continue to do what you do. No disrespect, but I got to really like get a feel for people that I'm sitting with now, especially because I know once we sit with them, I know what it's going to do for them. And really, you know, it's kind of like these days you look up and find yourself and you can identify with this, empowering and building your own op.
Yep. Done that many times.
So I was rich then, but you ain't even know it like Rocco. We don't keep score, we just keep on scoring.